The trial this week, Ms. Michelle, starts against Bill Cosby in Pennsylvania this week. Bill Cosby and his family both believe that race is playing a role in that prosecution. In particular, they point to the prosecutors in that case truly fighting night and day to strike every African American from that jury, to the point to where Cosby's defense team had to file a Batson motion to force the judge to make sure there was some racial diversity within the jury. That's a common practice. Right here in Texas, the same issues have been raised for decades about prosecutors attempting to strike African Americans from juries when a black person is on trial. And the media, in many ways, the mainstream media, has found Bill Cosby guilty before he's ever had his day in court. Look at what's happening with Brother Tiger Woods. The minute they said he had been arrested for DUI, they condemned the man's character, talked about his marital problems, talked about his issues in the past. Now come to find out the man said alcohol was not involved. He blew a .0, so he was not drinking, he was not drunk. He says it was prescription pain medication for his back. So why are we condemning these brothers in the media? Because black men have to learn. No matter how rich you are in America, you're nothing more than a rich Negro to the powers that be in this country.
All right, well, let's start with the Bill Cosby issue and the Batson challenge. Good for the defense counsel for doing the Batson challenge, which means that, you know, there was no racial diversity on this jury. Let's do a redo, basically, of picking a jury. Now, you've got to ask yourself, who showed up to jury duty that day? Were there no black people that showed up, perhaps? Were there no black people who were in the first 56 possible veneermen? We don't know those facts. However, now that the Batson challenge has been brought and it has been granted, hopefully he will have a fair and balanced trial, just like every single American deserves. Now let's move on to Tiger Woods number 2. You're shocked that the media is jumping on any person? Look at poor Jared Kushner and the Trumps right now. White people who are being basically hung out to dry by the media.
Yeah, but those are white people, Michelle, who are setting up back channel communications with Russia to win an election and lied about it. But now let's talk about how the portrayal is of these African American men in particular. Brett Favre was caught using illegal pain prescription medication. You didn't condemn him. Your favorite conservative talk show, Rush Limbaugh, was getting illegal drugs from his housekeeper that was pain medication. Nobody was condemning and ridiculing him. That stuff was watered down so quick and disappeared. Brother Tiger has to wake up and realize something. He calls himself a Kabbalah Asian. Yes, you are that when you're making them happy, when you're pleasing them. But when these devils are displeased with you as a rich African American, they will put you in your place and bring you up just to tear you down. I think they better wake up and realize you can rise above the condition of the masses of your people. That image that they want to destroy includes them too.
You're misremembering history. Rush Limbaugh was all over the media.
And was never prosecuted. Was never prosecuted for hustling them drugs to the housekeeper.
Number 2, this Jared Kushner back channel issue has been happening in every single presidency, and they are
not the way they did it and lied about it. Not the way they did it and lied about it.
He has said, let's do an FBI investigation. I'll get under oath and I'll tell you exactly the truth of the matter.
The media is biased when it comes to African Americans, period.
And you're telling me that the media is not biased against the Trumps?
Biased to some degree, yes, but the truth about the Trumps is coming out.